In 1968, Jimi Hendrix released his now legendary double album Electric Ladyland, and the title track of that album has some of the sweetest rhythm guitar parts he ever did. It always amazes me how much Hendrix would use the tremolo, the whammy bar. It completely messes up your tuning when I do that on my Fender guitar anyway. And the song may look very complex, and I suppose it is, but when you look at the basic skeleton structure, it's not that difficult. Oh, that's so beautiful and sad, isn't it? To figure out those 7 or 8 chords, it's not really a big deal. They're all bar chords, of course, but Hendrix has this unusual way of playing his bar chords. Whenever the bass note is on the bottom string, he uses his thumb. Oh, adding the little finger here, so beautiful. Creates a bit of extra color. Technically, it's the G add 9. We'll first learn the chords and then play the chords the way Hendrix used to do. And it's only then that you want to try and do some strumming, and you'll soon find out that this song is the weirdest time signature. It alternates from a 5/4, meaning 5 beats in one bar, to a 3/4. 3 beats in one bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. That's pretty uncommon for a pop song, right? Anyway, the fun starts when you begin to add some of those embellishments, and the one we need to get a handle on first is the one on the C sharp minor 7. Here it is. Not many notes when you think about it. First the bass, hammer on, pull off little finger, and the G string. The trick is that you still can hear your bass note. It keeps on ringing. And once you're able to do that, then strum the chords, and for now only add this one embellishment. You notice it's a very, very delicate thing. If you play it like this, that doesn't work. The last note, for example, needs to be very, very soft. Now, once it sounds well, then you add the final embellishments. There's one on the G sharp minor 7. And there's one at the end on the E 7sus4. Let's see how it sounds with those 2 added embellishments. You know, it sometimes amazes me that some people do not like Hendrix. I remember I once went to a Chet Atkins fingerstyle workshop, and I was asked who my favorite guitarist was, and I said, well, of course, Jimi Hendrix. And the whole room started laughing. And I was like, Why? It was obviously the wrong crowd. I should have said Chet Atkins, but I thought to myself, I'm in a room full of guitarists who start to laugh when they hear the name Jimi Hendrix. I mean, these are all just frigging idiots. It's like being a pianist, not understanding, recognizing the genius of Mozart. It's amazing. Anyway, let's continue on with the second and last part, which is the chorus. There, it starts with a very quirky, strange kind of melody. That's so weird. The song has a bit of a soul, Curtis Mayfield type of a vibe. And to suddenly do something quirky as... Only Jimi Hendrix could do that. Notice the second time around he plays a little different rhythm. Typical Hendrix embellishment. The D chord naturally like this, but with a slide. He does it all the time. And when we get to the end, he plays some very dark, beautiful chords. This is such a beautiful song. Definitely one of the sweetest rhythm guitar parts Hendrix did. Now, it's not easy and for beginners, of course, so I'm gonna play it very slow. But remember, if you're gonna play Jimi Hendrix, he wasn't the type of guitarist who would play something note for note like you heard on the record. You can have a bit of freedom, so that's what I'm gonna do here as well. Grab your guitar, let's play Electric Ladyland.